Caitlyn Clark won the AP Female Athlete of the Year and Sport Business Journal's Best Sports Business Athlete. And we're wondering if anyone connected with the WNBA or its fans are going to make her share the award, give it back to the person who truly deserves it, or put the whole WNBA on the magazine covers. Hello, everybody, and welcome to our channel. I'm Mark.
And I'm Rob.
So, hey, if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please do so. Hit the notification bell when you do. We're going for 6,000 subscribers, and we need your help. So, Rob, first award, the big one, was a really good, prestigious award. AP Female Athlete of the Year. It's been around for 94 years, and she is the fourth person that played in the WNBA that won the award, but only the second that won it while they were playing in the WNBA. That was Candace Parker. Rebecca Lobo and Cheryl Swoops, no less, won it because of how they led their teams to the college championship when they were seniors in college. But it's a big award, and she got 35 votes. Simone Biles got 25. And boxer Aman Khalif, who some people say is a male, got 4 votes, surprisingly. Anyways, Rob, what did you think of the award?
Yeah, I think it's great. I mean, she deserves it. I mean, I'm sure some people, I saw some comments about people that Biles should have been the number one, should have been over her. But I'm sorry, Biles, I mean, it's very limited. Though she's a fantastic athlete, her limit is always like just the Olympics. And then outside of it, there's just other like trials to the Olympics where Caitlyn Clark is continuous, like over like 40 something games and continuously on TV. So, and she has been playing. She played very well. She was fantastic. So
right, and Simone Biles actually won it last year, so that may be why she didn't win it this year. That was her comeback year, where she won the World Championship and the U.S. Championship and everything in between. So, anyways, and Caitlyn Clark had the advantage, I think, over everybody because she had 2 seasons, or essentially 2 different leagues. Right. She had the college season where she won Player of the Year, and she led mediocre team to the national finals and beat UConn and LSU on the way. And then she had a WNBA season. She played 42 games there, and she was Rookie of the Year and first team All-Pro, and also was 4th in the MVP voting. And she also had a huge impact on both of them in terms of popularity, attendance, and TV ratings. So she did have a big advantage. Simone Biles basically had the U.S. qualifier in Olympics, the U.S. championship, and also the Olympics. So she had like 3 events. So that's about it. And she did great. But I guess that was the reason that Caitlyn Clark won it. And it has to do with impact, too. In terms of the description of AP Athlete of the Year, it has to do with how good they are and also the impact on the sport. And no one had a bigger impact on the sport in any sport, men or women, this year than Caitlyn Clark, by a large margin, I would say.
But what's weird, Mark, everybody else outside of the WNBA realized she had a great impact on the game, but the WNBA didn't seem to pick up on that.
No, the people in the WNBA want to minimize what she actually contributed every time they got to bring up everybody else's name. And we're just wondering, one person said she should give back the other award that she won to someone who truly deserves it. And I'm wondering whether or not she's going to have to give this award back, whether or not she's going to have to share it with other people, whether or not, maybe they're going to put everybody on the cover instead of her. Or maybe does she have to give a speech where she mentions all the other players in the league, all the great college players, and then all the great players in the past before she actually accepts the award? I wonder if she has to do all that.
Yeah.
Because they have different requirements for her.
I thought it was just about her, or just the award was about her and not about outside people like the past, the present, and even the future, Mark. Past, present, and future.
Oh no, she has to mention Juju Watkins-Paige Beckers. She has to mention Angel Reese and Asia Wilson, and then all maybe 10 to 12 at least great players in the past before she can even begin to speak about accepting the award or talk about how grateful she is for the voters.
Right.
The Sports Journal Award, which I never even heard of this one before, but I've heard of Sports Business Journal. I just didn't know they had a yearly award for that. But she got that, and they were pretty complimentary. they actually talked about how the Indiana Fever are now a global brand like the Indiana Pacers. And they talked about that, kind of like what Michael Jordan did that for the Chicago Bulls in his heyday. So they thought that no one thought this day would ever come, an NBA team riding a WNBA team's coattails. But that's how Caitlyn Clark has changed the world. They're basically saying the Fever are more popular than the Indiana Pacers. That's what they're saying right now, Rob.
I would agree with them. I would agree with them. I mean, the Pacers. I mean, you have the one person on there who made the Olympics and didn't really play that much. The point guard, Halliburton. He's not burning up the league or anything like that. He comes to the games. He came to the games that the Fever had in Indiana. But yeah, she's actually she's brought up their team. And like I said, with that, I'm sure a lot of free agents want to play for them. Now they have a new coach that want to play for her and play with her and to see how dynamic she is. I would. If I was a woman, I would love to play.
Some people are saying that they're the female version of America's team, which I agree with. That's really what it is. That's how popular that. The Fever averaged in WNBA record 17,035 fans at home, and attracted a WNBA record 500,000 fans away and averaged 1.178 million TV view per game, 3 times the average for everyone else. So it's obvious that she sets herself apart a lot. And then they talked about her Nike contract, which is unknown how great it is, but it's 28 million over 8 years, plus a percentage of the shoes, percentage we don't know. And then she also talked about she got turned down. She turned down $1 million for the rival league, and then she actually has all the other endorsements. And they also talked about how she played in the golf pro-am in November and attracted Arnold Palmer-like galleries. And so they said basically she's got the highest Q rating, and she also has a business endorsement for a soccer team, Rob. But they were a little more in the influence on the sport. But it's obvious that she deserved this award, and nobody could take this away from her. This isn't even open for discussion in terms of the financial impact she had on the sports world.
Yeah, they can't take it away from her, and they just got to stop, keep comparing and saying and including other people that have nothing to do with the award, that have nothing to do about Caitlyn Clark.
Rob, what about Angel Reese? Her social media following, it's bigger than Caitlyn Clark. Don't we have to mention?
Oh
her?
Yeah, that's right. I left that out, and she was definitely a main factor in why people were watching the WNBA. I left that out. Sorry.
And what about A'ja Wilson? Anytime A'ja Wilson doesn't get every award, we hear complaints about it. When she didn't get Defensive Player of the Year award this year, there was complaints. Even though Nafisa Collier was a great defender, she didn't get MVP of the year before. We had heard about it.
Oh, my bad, Mark. My bad. I mean, yeah, she won the MVP, so she's got to be included in this award. She definitely should be name mentioned along with this award, along with Caitlyn Clark.
All right, good, because Juju Watkins and Paige Beckers are both going to be both more popular and better than Caitlyn Clark, and they're going to be more popular and better than Caitlyn Clark in the WNBA. So we have to mention them too.
Oh, definitely. Geez, so have we left anybody out, Mark?
Well, yeah, the whole history of the WNBA, we have to list at least 25 great players, like the 25 greatest players of the last year. List all them too. Before we have to do all that, Rob. And we have to study and do our homework so we can actually talk about it without being.
Yeah, because we don't know anything about the NBA, as they said. We don't know anything about it.
No, we don't. So that's what's going on right now.
Wow,
so anyways,
that's a lot of work.
I thought it was a great award, the AP Athlete of the Year award, in all seriousness. And I think she deserved it. And I don't think it's the last time she's going to win it. I think if she has a year where she wins the MVP and wins the WNBA championship and ratings and attendance fly through the roof, I think, Rob, that's going to be something warrant. She might win it again, because several athletes have won it more than once.
I mean, she's already selling out away. She's selling out away arenas, which is great. And like I said before in previous videos, the home fans are rooting for her. It was like, wait a minute, the away fans are rooting for her more than other teams. So it's very discouraging when you're Washington Mystics, and then she comes in and they're rooting for Caitlyn Clark, and they're wearing Caitlyn Clark jerseys and not any of the Mystics jerseys. It's kind of sad.
Well, it's going to be very discouraging for people if she wins this several times, and then people start complaining too that she won it too many times. So, Rob, before everybody gets upset if she wins it a second time, Babe Dickerson Zaharias, she won it 6 times. Serena Williams won it 5 times. Chris ever won it 4. So people have won it several times. And I think this is going to happen with Caitlyn Clark. Just so, unless she has a very short career, which I don't. God forbid.
Jeez, Mark, just a question, and not to bring race into it. What color were those ones that won the multiple ones? I believe they were.
Well, the 3 I said were white, black, and white.
Okay.
Just
trying to figure it out.
Yep. And Simone Biles won it 3 times, and she's black.
So they don't really. So they really don't put too much of color of the value of color or any kind of race or anything like that. They just go by the focus of what that person's doing. Oh, that makes sense.
Not to WNBA fans. Some people connect to WNBA. It doesn't. She gets all these awards because she's white. Rob, did you know that?
Yeah. That's what I was trying to find out, I guess.
Okay. Well, you got to live and learn, Rob. Anyways, I'm glad she got it, and I think she deserved both of them. Even though I didn't even know the second one was a yearly award, but it seems like a no-brainer for that to win. And I'm just wondering whether or not, Asia Wilson is slept at night when Clark got AP Athlete of the Year, because she's never won it before, even though she's been MVP 3 times. So she's probably upset about it, and her fans. So,
well, you know what?
I don't really care, though, if she's upset.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's the whole thing. I don't think Caitlyn Clark cares. Like, yeah, so what? She's getting to the point which I'm glad. Like, so what? I won the award.
All right, let's know what you think about the awards that Caitlyn Clark got, and whether or not she's going to have to share these with other people or not, or go through the whole history before she does. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please do so. Hit the notification bell when you do, so you get notified of our next video. And join us for our live show. I will do one on December 30th. That's 2 days from now. And
I'll be there.
Rob will be there? Okay.
Yes.
I wasn't sure if you're going to be there. And it's going to be 6 to 8 Eastern time, except for major holidays. And you can call in for the show, so it's pretty cool. We had a guest call in last week, AK Nation, who also does Caitlyn Clark videos. That was actually a great discussion. So join us for that. You may call in again. If you like this video, hit the like button or share it with someone if you could. We appreciate your support, and we both hope that you had a Merry Christmas or a Happy Hanukkah. And we hope that you have a Happy New Year if we don't talk to you before then. If you want to donate to this channel, it's like super chats and super thanks down below. Think of it as a Christmas present. And there's also a link to PayPal. And we'll see you in the next video.
Peace out.